Good evening. I'm Mark McAllister, live outside the courthouse at 361 University Avenue. After 7.5 years and 2 separate trials, Eaton Centre shooter Christopher Husbands learned his fate today. Life in prison after 2 counts of manslaughter and after killing 2 people and injuring several others. The horror and chaos has been relived many times on video, in the courtroom, and in the minds of those who survived. Now the man seen pointing and firing the gun in the busy Eaton Centre food court in 2012 has been told his punishment. It's life in prison after being found guilty on 2 counts of manslaughter. Cotter Stevenson was one of the survivors after being hit in the head by one of the 14 shots fired that day.
I feel scared for everybody in Toronto. I mean, he could just go out. He's probably, even in the letters that he wrote, he said that he was going to get revenge in letters that he wrote. So if he gets let out, he's going to shoot somebody else. And I just hope that there's not another 13-year-old kid who's going to get shot.
Husbands was also sentenced to 14 years on 5 counts of aggravated assault. Based on time served, he will be eligible to apply for parole in just 1 year and 4 months from now. Justice Brian O'Mara took the time to address many of the arguments made during the trial, discarding the notion he suffered from PTSD and saying his expression of remorse was ambiguous at best.
There were lots of things that the judge gave today where, you could see inside the life of the true feelings of Christopher Husbands. He's not remorseful.
He is legitimately remorseful.
So what's your last name, please? Husbands.
This was the second time Husbands had been on trial for the shooting. He was originally sentenced to life after being found guilty of second-degree murder. He was awarded a second trial after an appeal. The first time he was eligible for parole after 30 years. This time, it's significantly less. What was his reaction?
I'm uncomfortable speaking directly about what we said, but Mr. Husbands is a resilient and optimistic person, and we are able to say that he hopes to be able to get out into the community at some point and, as he said, make a positive difference.
And I definitely will be attending some of the parole hearings, and I hope that he doesn't make parole, and I don't think that he will.
Now, at this point, there is no indication that Husbands will even apply for parole when he is eligible in 2021. However, his lawyer did say outside the courtroom that he didn't think it was possible even if he did apply.